Hey, how are you? How's it going? How's your day? Hope it's good. Let's jump in a little bit here tonight. Where's the part where I get distracted? Alright, let me find what I'm looking for. Apparently I can't even find what I'm looking for. There it is. Yep, I'm a little out of practice. Haven't done these as much as I used to. Well, there's my own voice coming through. Hi. Okay, so let's do this. So tonight's a bit of a here and there. I'm still working on the February card class stuff. I'm just not 100% sure what I want to do. I've got 2 of the 3 designs laid out. I just got to figure out the third. I have a basic diagram that I drew last night. Did I do one last night? Sorry, my brain's a little fuzzy. So something like this, just to kind of show you. And yes, this is before pieces. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. And I just got to pick the paper and kind of work with it. I know it's really rough drawing. It is what it is. So I'm just going to roll with it. Now, tonight I got to figure out what's the designer series paper that's going to go with that. Because I'm hitting crunch time. I kind of really need to make a move on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look through some of these papers. Actually, I prefer a 12 by 12, but this will work too. Just to kind of looky-loo and see if I can find. Because I'm wearing a t-shirt that's really annoying tonight. It's okay for going to work, but for home it's not that great. So it's going to have a looky-loo at the colors. So I'm kind of going warm and cozy is the theme. It doesn't have to be that theme. But it's kind of what I'm going with. So I want to do a flippy flip. I know I keep saying interesting phrases tonight. I like this for some reason. This is totally doing me. For some reason. I don't know why, but it just is. So I'm going to hang on to those. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I think I found my paper. Freaking awesome. Maybe. Hold on, how many? So these I can work with. Those though, how many do I have? Backside scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be tricky. Because for the class, there's 5 of us. The problem is the shaping of these. That's the problem. I like that, but we're going to have to maybe use something else. This I can work with a lot bigger. So let's put that off there. I like this. I really do. I'm just going to hang on to them until I think of something else. Unless I reskew my sizing, which is very possible. I got some nice papers here. And a lot of these are courtesy of our friend Elaine. Oh, I like that one actually. I'm just looking to see if I have anything that goes with that theme. I don't even know what that bundle was from. All this, I don't know the sources. Some of these are, who knows, somewhere. But you know what? I believe in roll with what you got. Because sometimes you come up with the greatest creations just based on what you have kicking around. So, I'm just going to do a flip here in case there's anything that jumps me out. I don't know, I just really like those colors for some reason as a very springy, earthy look. Because I'm thinking of still using the sheep. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? I'm just trying to find some suitable papers to go with third card theme. I might do a partial draft tonight just to kind of come up with something. I'm just flipping through a random pack of paper to see what's going to call to me. And then after that, we're going to talk about what's this weekend for me. Sorry, I can't bring you all there, but I'll see if I can get some updates for you. And I probably do a video at the end and be like, hi, I'm so tired, this was awesome. As I do. It helps if you know the paper, the color families it came from. That's not always that's pretty. So that's the only downside of if you're flipping through like random paper. See, I don't like that enough. What about the yellow? Yellow's too, ugh, too like brighty. Like I just like this combination here. Problem is I don't have enough of this, I think. So that's what I'm looking to see. Do I have anything else that I can work with those colors? I'm gonna keep this a little more visible so I can see the colors more. I don't know what it's from. I know that is definitely a Stampin' Up. I just don't know from what Memories and More pack it came from. That's the only downside, and that's okay. I don't have it all memorized. There's no way. You know what I could do? You know what? I'm gonna try something in a minute. Actually, I'll keep flipping through here. I'm gonna see if I scan the image into Google, will it tell me what the product is? Because now that our technology, that's a maybe, but I don't know if I have anything else to go with it. But our technology's getting there where it'll tell me what it is, so it might very well be able to tell me. This is a maybe. But I do need to, because the downside of the card classes, I would like the paper to match. That's what makes it hard. But if I can identify what those colors are, then I can work with something to go with them. And that is actually ideal right now. As I keep flipping here. Lots of great paper from our friend Elaine, eh? And I do admit I have a lot of paper now, way more than I ever need. So I do need to figure out what to do with it. So probably when I get back to trailer season, I'm going to see what I can do about give away some free paper, you know, like as a thank you for coming, even as prizes type of thing. I can do that. But yeah, this is going to take a good few minutes because I'm starting to get into some duplicates here. But yeah, so as I'm flipping, I'll talk a little bit about the weekend. So this upcoming weekend is our Stampin' Up! Team crafting retreat in Burlington, Ontario. That's all I can say right now for location, because no, it's not everybody. Not everybody can show up. Now we got Winnie the Pooh stuff, which is really cute. So it's our team does this about 3 times a year. We meet up, we have a good breakfast, we do a whole bunch of crafty stuff, we have fun, we chit chat, share ideas. Like it's like a 8 hours day of holy crafty, and it is fun, and it's that time again to be able to do it. So looking forward to it. And we shall see what trouble we get into. It'll be interesting. What am I going to bring? I have absolutely no idea. Seriously. I can't even narrow in. I don't even have my words tonight. Yay. I can't even figure out what I'm going to bring. Like, I have no idea. Could be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I need to decide, like, tonight and tomorrow for final. What's my packing list? Because I got to start packing tomorrow night. Because I am not doing it in the morning. Oh, look at cute. It's kind of neat. So, I definitely need to decide. What am I bringing? I don't like that pattern enough. I gotta find something good here. I'm looking. I got lots of paper. It's just I like to start with a certain section of paper and kind of work my way through it in the hopes that I'll narrow in on what might work. It's such a challenge when you're looking through so much glorious paper. And believe me, there's lots and lots to look at. Yeah, I knew that was double sided for some reason. Got some interesting pictures, lots of different themes. I can certainly go with all this. But what I might do is, with the existing colors I have, I could always make the card draft something else, but then build it with those original pieces in mind. I really like what I selected. I just need to do some math shortly on what's the sizing, which we will get to that shortly. Got some great pieces here. And I need to make a couple birthday cards too for my mom, which that might be tomorrow too. We shall see. Which again, I need to pre-plan. Look how cute some of this stuff is, eh? To make it work. So we've kind of reached the end of the pile. That's okay. So let's pack it away and then let's think about, let's see if I can come up with a very basic layout. I'm gonna need, oh, I need to go through this one more time. I just gotta find some other suitable paper to do the quest for tonight. Here we go again. I'm gonna go through this pile again. That's really cute. I'm gonna hang on to that. I just gotta find something really cute and adorable to go. Oh, I love the pineapples for some reason. That's cute. I'm not feeling a fruity theme, but I kind of want to make a card that's passable for the layout, so I can kind of sort of work with it. Because if I can get the sizing figured out, that would be ideal. Problem is, am I going to have another piece that's so cute as that little birdie's there? Probably not. Trying to find anything that can go with it that's just going to work well. I'm going to go with those, even though it's kind of plain, but I'm just going to go with it. Why not? Okay, we've got our test papers. Then we got some additional papers. I'll probably bring this pile anyway with myself on the weekend. It's just for now, just trying to kind of come to a, hey, here's a bit of a plan here. As I make a lot of noisies. Alright, just going to put that off to the side. Alright. Where's my notes? Okay, here's my notes. So I got to do some basic measuring. Come up with a size. So it looks like that's like a 1/2 inch in for that panel. Whoops, I gotta put something underneath. My pencil's too sharp. So that is a 4 1/4, so 3.75 by 1/2 inch down by 5. And then the squares. We'll say 1/2 inch down again. So that would be, oh no, even less, 1/2 and 1/2. Okay, so, hold on. Math is not my friend. Fudge. Sending a calculator. Feels so dumb some days, but it's just how I am. Alright. It's just my brain is not braining anymore. I've hit the point of the week that I'm like, nope. I ain't braining. Okay. So 3.75 divided by 1/2. What is that? Hold on. I can't even type. Oh my god. Divided by 2. Come on, kitty. 1.87, yada yada yada. So let's say 1.75 by so 5. Actually, no, less. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, hold on. 3.5 divided by 2. 1.75. So let's go 1.5. Okay. Try this again. So 5, but 4.75 divided by 2. 2 point. So 2.25. Okay, I got some rough sizes. I got something to play with anyway. Alright, so we've got these. I just need to find some paper to go with it. So, classic me, I'm just going to go with white cardstock to start, because it's just how I am. So let's grab me a piece of white to kind of build on it. And then because I already have it out, I've got Lost Lagoon on the table, and I'm just going to use that too. That way I can see how this is going to come out. And it's too bad the other paper I picked here is not going to work. It's not going to work. Damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll see in a bit. Let me see what the size of the pieces are. Alright. It might work, it might not. Paper trimmer. Because tonight's just a test. But yeah, when it comes to packing for an event, really the best thing to do is literally make a list. Because otherwise, nothing's happening. Literally. Alright, so I'm just going to grab some Lost Lagoon here. Because I think it'll just kind of go with what I'm going with this picture. Alright, so then, where's my drawing? Here somewhere. I need 5 by 3 3/4. Yep. So, no, 3 3/4. Come on, kitty. Get my brain together. So, 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, we've got that. And let's do the test run with the paper. So, 1.5, I said. It's always good to test on other paper first. 1.5 by 225 twice. It's going to be interesting if this doesn't work. Then I'm really going to skew my numbers a little better. And then same thing. Actually, that paper might work. So I'm feeling good about this. So 1.5 again. By 225. And again. 225. Okay. So let's just see a basic look. Wait, I still got my calculator on the screen. I'm going to clear that because that's getting really annoying. Alright, so 2 things. Let's look at this. Yes. Oh god, I can still use this paper. Yes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can still use that paper. I just gotta figure out what's gonna go with it. Like what kind of animal? Because I'm all animal theme these days. My newest obsession is goats. They're so freaking cute. So, for some reason, the color choice on here looks absolutely dreadful. And apparently my sizing is super crappy. But know what? I'm okay with it. I like the gap. Alright. So here's what we're going with, except that white is not doing this at all. Okay. So I think for this, I'm going to pull a pink. I'm just looking for, where do I got pink cardstock? Totally tucked in boxes, but that's okay. So based on that thinking, again, we're still stuck with what are these colors? So let's see if we can Google it. Google. Alright, it's Google. So let's open the imagery. Search. Several pieces of paper of watercolor. I want exact matches. Okay, let me try it again. Sorry, I'm showing you stuff on my phone. Does it tell me exact matches? No. Okay, it's not telling me. Damn it. Okay, we tried. Alrighty. So what I gotta figure out is the color scheme. So definitely a green. I could do a black, a green, like a darker green, or a darker red. I could. I just like the earthiness of it. Alright. How many do I have here? Because I'm worried about wasting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I can mock it out. I don't want to use them all up yet. Okay, so let's mock it out. Because one set can be slightly defective. Alright, so we said 1.5. If it wants to cut here. This paper is a little thicker. Alright, 1.5 by 2.25. Alright, 1.5 again. I got to use new blades this weekend. Again, part of the packing list. 2.25. They just feel small, eh? Alright. And then I'm going to grab one of these. So what size is this? That's based around 4. So I have a choice on how I want to cut it. I'm going to cut along here 2.25 because I just like the way it looks. And then go on this side 1.5. I want to bring in some of that red. Alright, we'll go with that. There, we've got our pieces. Now it's just a matter of pairing it up with something that really suits it. I just really like the color scheme for some reason. It's just really doing me. Alright. So with that, I'm going to have to dig through some inventory. And that's not happening right now. Alrighty. And then this mock-up, we're going to have to figure that out on the weekend as well. So I'll have to bring some cardstock, some pinks, some other colors. I could dig for some colors. Just give me a few minutes. I have some nearby. Let me see if we got anything that's going to work here. Ooh, I'm getting old. Alright, just digging for a few minutes here in case something super jumps out. Because, hey, you never know. Okay, I've got this. That is not going to go. I just realized that now. Alright, well, that's out. It was a good try. I've got this. Ooh, that might go with that. Oh, I like that. Okay, I found that paper. I'm not going to go with the pink. Alright, but I do gotta... That's cute paper, but I can't do the class with that. Because I don't have enough. That was a good inspo there. Alright, let's roll with that for a few minutes. Let me bring back my paper trimmer. But yeah, I gotta like at least iron out the colors. Then the rest will come together over the weekend, hopefully. At the crafting retreat. I kind of like that color. because it brings back the other thingy happening. Alright. Yeah, that looks significantly better. It just gives it an interesting look to it. And then the other piece is hiding. Alright, I like that a lot better. I'm looking that looks really good. Okay, so I still gotta find something to complement the other stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be in this box, because this box is a little more miscellaneous. But we will try. We've got some colors in here, including a black, which will serve us well. Even a white might work too. Hold on, let me peek in here. If you're ever looking for cardstock, guys, go to like a craft sale. Or, because like I know some of our team members host a sale in the new year somewhere. Is this black? Ooh. We got some knockoff black. That'll work for what I'm doing there. Alright, let's just grab a knockoff black for the sake of party time here. Yeah, because I like the black with this. I'm just wondering if the white would work. Because if the white is going to work, then boom, we've got our layout. And I don't have to overthink it. Because when you're me, you overthink everything. Alright, let's bring in this. Just to see. Then this white, I'm just going to cut it down. So, as I'm sitting on my cable, I think it was $3.75. That's okay. By 5. I'm working on it. I'm actually glad I crafted tonight, because I wasn't going to craft, but I'm like, you know what? I needed to, because I gotta work out these layouts. And I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna use for the rest of this card, but I think that will come together somehow. Okay. So here is... Okay, I like that. Boom. There we go. There we go. Oh, that looks great, actually. I'm loving it. Now I just got to figure out what's going to go with it. And I can do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've got it. Oh, I feel relieved. I totally feel relieved. Okay. Awesomes. Superbly awesomes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank God I got it. Because I still haven't fully unpacked the art room for trying to do the renovations in the room. So I'm going to have to figure all that stuff out. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we got it. I'm happy. We're going to roll. And you know what? Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.